Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be dealing with multiplication and division of algebraic fraction. But before we start, I want to give some principles of which we are going to hold on to in getting our answers rightly. So let's assume we have A over B divided by, let me say, C over D. This simply gives us A over B multiplied by what? D over C, which equals AD over BC. That's to say, when our arithmetic sign is division, we simply write the first fraction at the left exactly how it is, and we change our division to multiplication, and we interchange the numerator and the denominator of the right hand fraction, which gives us what? AD over what? BC. Then let's also assume we have A over B multiplied by C over D. We simply have this as, if anything can cancel, fine. But if nothing can cancel, we simply do the multiplication to give us what? AC over BD. Then let's assume we have a third. Let's say we have A over B divided by C over D, divided again by B over A. How do we treat this? This division occurring twice. So we treat the division from our left hand side here, meaning we are to have A over B minus C over D. You can decide to bracket it, divided by B over A. This simply gives us, working the inner fraction first, gives us A over B times D over C in brackets divided by what? B over A. And this will give us what? AD over BC divided by B over A, because these have become just an expression. We can now open the brackets to have, again, AD over BC multiplied by, you interchange AB to give you what? BA to give you what? AB. And this become what? A times A is what? A squared. So you have your D attached. B times B is what? B squared C. So these are a few principles I want us to hold on to before we continue. So from here, I'll start with question. Example 1. So let's say we have 18 AB all over 15 BC multiplied by 20 CD all over 24 DE. We are asked to what? Simplify. What can we do here? You can simply see that 3 can divide 18 and 3 can divide 15. 3 into 18 gives you 6. B can easily cancel B. And you have your A left in this aspect. And 3 into 15 is what? 5. And you have your C left. You have your multiplied by 4 can divide 20 to give you 5. And D can cancel D. So you have C left. All over 24 divided by 4 will also give you what? 6. You have your E. Simplifying the left hand side and the right hand side is easier than multiplying both. Somebody can equally multiply the numerators and the denominators. But doing it this way is way easier. Now you can see that C can cancel C, 5 can cancel 5, and 6 can cancel 6. So our final answer here is simply A over E. I believe this is easy enough. Let's take another example. Let's assume we have 12dn cube divided by 15 cd cube divided by 9c cube n all over 10 c square d square. So having this, the first thing we ought to do is to convert our division to multiplication, and immediately we do that, we must interchange the top and the bottom value of the right hand fraction. This gives me what? 12dn raised to power 3 all over 15cd n cube times 10c squared d squared all over 9c cube n. Now we can try to break out. 12 can be divided by 3, likewise 15. So 12 divided by 3 gives me 4. And 15 divided by 3 gives me what? 5. Now this is d squared, this is d cubed. This can be written as d n raised to power 3 and cd d squared for simplicity. D times d squared will give you d raised to power 2 plus 1 from indices, which equals d raised to power 3. Times, nothing can cancel out in terms of the numerator and the denominator, in terms of the number rather. So we simply write 10 over what? 9. This is c squared, this is c cubed. So I can say c squared c is same as c cubed. And we have d squared n. Now c squared can cancel c squared, and no other thing can cancel out at this right hand fraction. So this gives us then 10d squared all over c 9cn. And this 4, this can cancel d, 4n cubed all over 5cd squared. Now you can see that d squared can cancel d squared. And I'll add 5 to cancel 5 to give me what? 2. And n can cancel n cubed to give me what? N squared. So I simply have 2 times 4n squared at the numerator divided by 9c, or I say c times 9c, which gives me 8n squared all over 9c squared. That's for that. Let's assume this is example 2. Example 3. If I have uv all over 3u minus 6v times 4u minus 8v all over u square v, and we're asked to what? Simplify. This is already a multiplication, so I just try to factor out what's common. First, I can see that at the numerator of the left-hand fraction, we can see that 3 is common. So if I bring 3 out, 3u divided by 3 gives me what? U. And 6v divided by 3, 6 divided by 3 gives me 2. I attach my v. Put my multiplication sign. 4 is common here. I put my 4, and I have in bracket 4u divided by 4 gives you u, and 8v divided by 4 gives me 2v, all over what? U square v. Now, this u can cancel the square. And also, u minus 2v can cancel u minus 2v to give me 1. So I have 4 multiplied, v also can cancel this v. And what do I have left? At the numerator I have 4, and at the denominator I have u and 3, giving me what? 3u as my answer. Let's move to the next question. So, example 4. I have a square minus 4 all over a square minus 3a plus 2 divided by a all over a minus 1. So this is like difference of 2 square. This is written as a square minus what? 2 square. All over, I'll try to factorize this. Please, if you've not done factorization, I did a little of it in our last video, so you can fall back to it to have a better idea on how we can factorize. Now, 2 times the coefficient of a square, which is 1, is 2. So I can replace minus 3a by minus 2a minus a. So this becomes a square minus 2a minus a plus what? 3, because minus 2a minus a is minus 3a. And I can change this immediately to give me times. It becomes what? A minus 1 all over what? A. Now my difference of 2 square can be written as a minus 2 and a plus 2. All over, I do my grouping at the denominator. Remember, for this denominator, minus times plus must equal this sign here. So that becomes what? I can do my grouping now since it's correct. It gives me a square minus what? 2a. In brackets, negative is here. I'll bring it exactly the way it is here. And I'll have, since negative is outside the brackets, I will have the opposite of these signs. So negative a become a, and positive 3 become negative what? 3. Check negative times invisible positive a. Invisible positive a gives me what? Negative a. And negative negative gives me what? Positive. So I have my times a minus 1 all over a. And the top remain the same. And the bottom, in this bracket, you see a is common, or half a. If a squared is divided by a, I'll have a. If 2a is divided by a, I'll have what? 2. Minus. Now I have a, which is in the grand state, and 3, which is also in the grand state. So what's common there is 1. I'll bring my 1 bracket a minus what? 3. We can see that here is supposed to be 2. Now we have our times a minus 1 all over a. Now you can see these 2 brackets are the same. So you simply have a minus 2, a plus 2, all over. You pick this attached to this and you pick one of the 2 brackets, giving a minus 1 bracket a minus 2 times a minus 1 all over what? A. A minus 2 simply can cancel a minus 2. A minus 1 cancels a minus 1. And we are left with our final answer as a plus 2 all over what? A. So our next example, that should be example 5, I guess. If we have m square minus 9 all over m square minus m minus 6 multiplied by m square plus 2m all over what? M square. We are asked to simplify. The first thing we ought to do is to observe that this is difference of 2 square, which gives us m square minus what? 3 square all over what? M square minus minus 6 times m square plus 2m all over what? M square. Now difference of 2 square gives us m minus 3 and m plus what? 3 all over. I'll try to factorize this. 6 times invisible 1 is 6. I'll go for long division for 6. 2 into 6 gives me 3. And 3 into 6 gives me 1. So I'm using 2 and 3. Not 6 and 1. Take notes. So if I'm using 2 and 3, I'll have my m square plus 2m minus 3m minus 6 times m is common. I'll have m bracket m squared divided by m is m, and 2m divided by m gives you what? 2 all over what? M squared. I'll therefore have m minus 3 bracket m plus 3 all divided by, I'll do my grouping but I'll check, minus minus is plus, which is okay. I'll have m squared plus 2m in brackets, or bring this middle sign exactly how it is. And since there's a negative sign in front of the bracket, all the signs I'm going to put inside the bracket will change. Here becomes 3m, here becomes positive what? 6. By multiplication sign. And you watch here, this is m squared. I can cancel this to have m plus 2 all over what? M. What's common at the denominator? M is common. So I have m, which is common. M squared divided by m is m. And 2m divided by m gives me what? 2. Minus what's common between 3m and 6 is what? 3. 3m divided by 3 gives me what? M. And 6 divided by 3 gives me what? 2. Times m plus 2 all over what? M. I'll have m minus 3 bracket m plus 3 all over. These two brackets are same, so I simply take m minus 3 and also m plus 2, one of it, times m plus 2 all over what? M. Now we can do our cancellation because bracket mean multiplication also. So we see that this can cancel this can cancel this, and our final answer will be m plus 3 all over what? M. You can choose to bracket it if you choose to. Our next question should be question 6. So example 6. Here we have a square minus b square all over ab plus a square times 2a raised to power 3 all over ab minus what? A square. So let's see how we can solve that. The top is difference of 2 square again. This will give me a minus b and a plus b in brackets. All over a is common here. So I'll simply pick a. ab divided by a gives me b, and a squared divided by a gives me what? A. Because a squared equals aa. All over a gives me what? A left. Times, I'll have 2a raised to power 3 all over a is common here. You don't take the power, the highest, you take the least, which is a is common here. ab divided by a gives me what? B. And a squared divided by a gives me what? A. A plus b is same as b plus a because addition is cumulative. So I can cancel this. And I'll have a minus b over a times, here this is 2a cubed and a is out. So I can have 2a squared all over what? B minus a. 2a cubed is a all over a. So a cancel a, you still have a squared. So that's why we have 2a squared. And this a was cancelled the top and it disappeared. Now, the next thing we have to do, this a can cancel one a here also. To have a minus b times 2a all over b minus a. And again, this can be rearranged to have a minus b times 2a all over negative a plus b. Don't change the sign because it's not crossing an equality sign, so it remains the same. So you observe now that when here is positive a, here is negative a, and when here is negative b, here is positive a. So we have to put two negative signs. So if I have negative brackets, a minus b times 2a all over what? Minus a plus b. If I use one of the negative to multiply, I'll have first negative still left. Bracket, negative a times positive a, negative times positive a will give me negative a. And negative times negative b will give me what? Positive b. Close bracket times what? 2a all over negative a plus what? B in brackets. And you see these two can also cancel out, and my final answer will be negative 2 what? A. Let's move on to the next. Our next question is EX7, which is example 7. We have 3d squared minus 12 all over 9d squared times 6d cubed all over 4d plus what? 8. So how do we resolve this? First, between 3 and 12, something is common, which is 3. If I bring my 3 out, 3d squared divided by 3 will give me d squared, and 3 divided by 12 will give me what? 4. All over 9d. Simply, I can also cancel this, because this is d squared, this is d cubed. If I cancel this, I'll have ordinary 9 here, and here will give me ordinary 6d, which is this has been reduced, cancelling this with this. All over, and this 4 is common. I will have d plus what? 2. Now this inner can also be operated using difference of 2 square. So I have 3 brackets, d square minus what? 2 square, because 2 square is equivalent to 4. All over 9. I can break my 9. 6 and 9 can divide. 3 here will give me what? 3. And 3 here equally will give me what? 2d. All over 4 bracket d plus what? 2. This can also cancel this. And I'll have what? d minus 2 bracket d plus 2 as difference of 2 square. Times 2 here will give me 1. And 2 here will give me 2. Bracket d plus what? 2. And this can cancel this. And nothing left. So I have d bracket d minus 2 all divided by 2 as my final answer. Our next example 7. Okay. Example 7, we have m squared minus n squared all over m squared minus 2mn plus n squared divided by m squared plus mn all over n squared minus mn. Now the first thing we must do is to interchange this right hand fraction and change our division sign to multiplication. So we have n squared minus mn all over what? M squared plus what? mn. And this difference of 2 square. We have m minus n and m plus what? n. All divided by the coefficients of m squared and n squared are both 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. So our values, our expression that is representing this minus 2mn should be minus mn minus mn plus what? N squared. So this is replacing this. So we therefore have m minus n bracket m plus n. Bracketing the denominator, we have m squared minus mn in brackets minus brackets. Since negative is outside, all the signs inside will change. This becomes positive mn instead of negative, and negative what? N what? Square. You put your multiplication sign, something is common here, which is n. We have our n bracket, n squared divided by n will give me n, and mm divided by m will give you what? M. All over what's common here is what? M. Or have m bracket m squared divided by m is m, and mn divided by m is what? N. The top of the numerator of this left remain the same. I have my m plus n. All over what's common here is what? M. If m is factored out, m squared divided by m will give me n, and mn divided by m will give me what? N. Minus n is common. I have n bracket mn divided by n will give me what? M. And n squared divided by n will give me what? N. Put my multiplication sign, n bracket n minus m all over m bracket m plus what? N. Now I have m minus n bracket m plus n. This and this, they are the same, so I'll pick m combined with minus n to give me n minus n and also n minus n times n bracket n minus m all over what? M bracket m plus what? N. Now I can cancel some of them. This can cancel this. This can cancel this. So I will have n bracket n minus m all over what? M bracket m minus what? N. Now, if you take note, you see that y here is positive n, here is negative n. And y here is negative m, here is positive n. So I can put 2 minus at the numerator to have n bracket n minus m all over what? M bracket m minus n. Take note, the 2 negative signs, if they multiply, is equivalent to this top fraction because negative gives me positive. So I can use one of my negative signs to multiply this, and that will give me n in brackets negative n positive what? M, because negative invisible positive gives you negative, and negative gives me what? Positive. All over what? M bracket m minus what? N. I can rearrange the brackets to give me what? Positive n minus n. All over m bracket m minus n. And this can cancel this, and our final answer become minus n all over what? M. You don't pause her? Pause her now. Our next example is example 8. I'll have to change my marker. So example 8, we have, this one is kind of complex anyway, but certainly we'll do it. We have a square minus ab minus 6b square divided by a square plus ab minus 6b square times a square minus ab minus 2b square divided by a square minus 2ab minus 3b square. How are we to resolve this? We still follow our usual process. We follow our usual process. But all the terms here, this first term and this second term, the numerator and denominator are what? Quadratic equation. And these are also what? Quadratic equation. So we have to do our normal factorization. So this square, they're already guiding the linear term, which is AB, negative AB. So what we have to do here is to use our negative 6 to multiply the coefficient of a square, which is 1, giving you what? Negative 6 as the product of the top. But if we use 6 and 1, we can't get this. So we'll do long division for 6. You neglect the negative sign. 2 here will simply give me 3, and 3 here 1. So we are using 2 and 3. So I can simply have a square, 2 and 3. If I say plus 2ab minus 3ab, 2 minus 3 is negative 1, so I'm correct. And I have minus 6 what? B squared. All over, we'll do same here. The coefficients are all the same, but this is what? Positive, why this is negative. So we are also using 2 and 3. But here, 3 should be positive. So I have a squared plus what? 3ab minus what? 2ab. 3 minus 2 gives you positive 1. And we have our negative 6b what? Square. We have our times. For this, we have 2 times 1 to give me 2. 2 and 1 are the only factors we can use. And 1 minus 2 will give me what? Minus what? 1. So we have a squared plus ab minus ab minus 2b squared. Rather, 2ab, because 2 minus 1 is 1. No? This will give you what? Negative ab, positive 2a. This should give you, positive ab minus 2ab. Because 1 minus 2 will give you negative 1. And come to the bottom, we have our a squared. 3 times 1 is 3. So I must use 3 and 1. Because if I say 2 times 1 will give me what? 2, not 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. I'll look for a way 3 and 1 will combine to give me my negative 2. So if I say positive ab minus 3ab will give me what? Negative 2ab. So I'll have my negative 3 what? 3b squared. Now this is good to go. Check negative, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, and negative, negative, positive. Now I'll try to do my grouping. This will give me a squared plus what? 2ab in brackets. Bring my negative sign the way it was. And since negative is here, remember all will become positive. Giving me 3ab plus what? 6b squared. All divided by, group again, I'll have a squared plus 3ab in brackets, negative sign, and all the signs here will change. Negative 2ab become what? Positive 2ab. And negative 6b squared will become what? Positive 6b squared in brackets. Times. Bracket again, I'll have a squared plus what? ab in brackets. Bring my negative sign, and all the signs in the bracket will change. Minus 2ab become what? 2ab. And minus 2b squared become what? Plus 2b squared. All divided by, I'll have a squared plus what? ab in brackets minus brackets positive 3ab and positive 3b what? Squared. Now a is common here. I'll simply factor out my a. A squared divided by a is a. 2ab divided by a is 2b. Minus, what's common here is what? 3 is common and b is also common. So I'll bring my 3b out. 3ab divided by 3b will give me what? A. And 6b squared divided by 3b will give me 2b. Close your brackets. All over. What's common here is what? A. A divided by a squared is a. Plus 3ab divided by a will give me 3b. Minus, what's common here is 2. And what? B. So 2b is common. 2ab divided by 2b will give me what? A. Plus 6b squared divided by 2b will give me what? 3b. Check. 2 times 3 is 6. B times b, b squared. Times. What's common here is a. I'll have a bracket. A divided by a. Plus ab divided by a is b. Close bracket. Minus. I have 2ab here plus 2b squared. So what's common is what? 2b. 2ab divided by 2b will give me what? A. And 2b squared divided by 2b will give me what? B. All divided by, what's common here is what? A. A divided by a squared is what? A. And ab divided by a is what? B. What's common here is 3b. If I bring my 3b out, 3ab divided by 3b is what? A. And 3b squared divided by 3b is what? B. In all scenarios, you see that these two brackets are same, these two brackets are same, these two brackets are same, and these two brackets are same. So therefore, I'll pick my a attached to minus 3b to give me a minus 3b. And I'll pick one of the brackets, a plus what? 2b. All over, I'll pick my a minus 2b. And I'll pick one of the brackets, a plus what? 3b. I'll put my multiplication sign, I'll have my a minus 2b. And what? A plus what? B. All over a minus 3b. And I have my what? A plus what? B. Now I'll try to cancel out. Nothing can cancel here because why? Yes, a minus 3b. Yes, a plus 3b. So I'll look the bottom of this left hand side to the top of this right hand side, if anything is common, something is. This is common to this. And for this and this, we can see that this is common to this. Is there anything we can cancel again? Yes. This is common to this. So we finally have A plus 2B all divided by A plus 3B as our final answer. So we have this. We can see that we have division and multiplication. So therefore the rule of BODMAS come to play. So division comes before multiplication. So this must be converted to division, to multiplication, and interchange the right hand with fraction. So I have 18m square u all over. But to make it easier, 2 can go into here, give me 9, and 2 can go into here and give me 8. N cubed v squared times, interchanging here, I'll have what? 15n u cubed all over 24m times 8n squared v cubed all over 30m cubed u. Now, let's try to bring all the values in terms of numbers to the lowest form. This can cancel this. 15 here 1, 15 here 2, so I have 2m cubed u. And this 3 can go. 3 here will give me what? 3. Or I have m square u. And 3 here will give me 7, 8. 8 what? M. Now writing all the way it is, I will have 3m square u all over n cubed v squared times nu cubed all over 8m times again n squared v cubed all over 2m cubed u. Now, I will want to split all the alphabets since we have series of alphabets, some which are linear, some are quadratic, and some are cubic. So I'll have 3 m n u times n u u u times n n v v v over n n n v v over 8m over 2m m m u. Now, m is here, I can cancel this. This is here, I can cancel this. Is there any other m? No. Then I'll focus on my u. U is here, u is here. I have n here. N is here, n is here. N here, n here, n here, n here. Then I'll focus on my v. I have 2v here, I have 2v here. Do I still have u? So I still have u. I have u occurring 3 times. So my final expression now will be 3. U will give you u raised to power what? 3. V. All over. I have my 8 times 2, which is what? 16. M squared. And this is my final what? Answer for this question. Our next question. Correct. I'll continue. Our next question is. Let me to click this. So we have another question in example 9. We have a squared plus ab minus 2b squared all over a squared minus 2ab minus 3b squared times a squared minus b squared all over ab plus 2b squared divided by a squared minus 2ab plus b squared all over a squared minus 3ab. Now how do we resolve this? We just follow it step by step. I don't know what the final answer is, but what I know is that each step I can get right will lead to the final step, so I don't bother about the last answer. So if I have 2 here, 2 multiplied by the invisible 1 will give me what? 2. And this is AB. So I can simply say a squared plus 2ab minus ab. This will give me positive ab. And I have my minus what? 2b squared. All over, this will give me what? 3 times invisible 1 is 3. And if I use 3 and 1, I can simply say 1 minus 3 to give me minus 2. So I have a squared plus ab minus 3ab minus 3b squared. And for the middle fraction, we have difference of 2 squares as the numerator. So I'll simply have a minus b and a plus b. And for that at the denominator of the middle fraction, I can see that b is common. And I'll have b brackets. ab divided by b will give me what? A. And 2b squared divided by b will give me what? 2b. And I'll change this immediately to multiplication. And I'll have what? A squared minus 3ab all over what? A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. And for this, I'll have a squared plus 2ab in brackets, bring my negative sign and change all the signs to give me what? ab plus what? 2b squared. All over a squared plus ab in bracket, bring my negative sign to give me what? Positive 3ab and positive 3b what? Square. Times, this remain the same. A minus b, a plus b. All over b brackets, a plus what? 2b. Times, factoring out this will simply give me a brackets, a divided by a square will give me a. 3ab divided by a will give me what? 3 what? B. All over this will give me, this to save space will give me a square. Invisible 1 times invisible 1 will give me 1. So I have minus ab plus b squared. And if you check, minus plus will give you what? Minus, so we are good to go. So if I have this, I simply can have a squared minus ab in bracket. If I put my negative sign, or have this as positive, ab plus b squared. So a is common here. I'll bring my a out. I'll have a bracket, a squared divided by a is a. And ab, 2ab divided by a will give me what? 2b. Minus, what's common here is b. ab divided by b will give me a. And 2b squared divided by b will give me what? 2b. All over, what's common here is a. A squared divided by a is a. ab divided by a is what? B. What's common here is 3 and also b. So 3ab divided by 3b will give me a. And 3b squared divided by 3b will give me what? B. And you can see that these two brackets are same. Likewise, these two brackets are same. Come to the other side of the fraction. I already have my a minus b and a plus what? B. All over b bracket, a plus what? 2b. Times, I already have my a bracket, a minus 3b. All over here, a is common. I have my a squared divided by a, ab divided by a, b. Negative sign. Now, what's common here? B. ab divided by b will give me a. And here is supposed to be minus. You can see it. Since here is positive, it become negative. And negative times invisible positive gives you negative. And negative negative gives you positive. So here is supposed to be negative, and b squared divided by b will give you what? B. So we combine. We take a to combine with minus b, and this will repeated itself. So it will give us a plus 2b. So we have a minus b bracket a plus what? 2b. All divided by, these two brackets are same, so I simply take a and minus 3b together. So I have a minus 3b in brackets, bracket a plus what? B. Times, I have my a minus b all over a plus what? B. All over b bracket a plus what? 2b. Times, I have my a bracket a minus 3b all over a minus b and a minus b. So at this point, I can cancel some of the common factors. I have a minus b, which can cancel a minus b. I have another a minus b, which can cancel a minus b. I have my a plus b, which can cancel a plus b. I have a minus 3b, which can cancel a minus 3b. I have a plus 2b that can cancel a plus 2b. Is there any other thing? No other stuffs here to cancel. So I simply have my final answer as A all over what? B. But before I do that, let me cross-check this stuff. Minus plus is minus, and minus 2a will give me minus 2b. And this will give me a square minus abs minus brackets ab minus 2b. This will give me this, and this will give me this. So that's good to go. So our final answer is what we can see on the board, which is a over what? B. You can see that the entire expression are quadratic in nature. So what I want us to do is to focus on this because it's more complex. This will give me what? X squared. Minus 2 times invisible 1 as product of root will give me minus 2. So I'm using minus 2 and 1. So I'll simply have here x plus xy minus 2xy. Invisible 1 minus 2 will give me my minus 1 here. So I have my minus 2y squared all over minus x squared. And this plus 3 times minus 1 will give me what? 3 times minus 1. So I'm using this as my product of roots. So it will give me my sum of roots, which is positive xy minus what? 3xy. Invisible 1 minus 3 will give me my minus 2. So I have plus 3y squared here. I want to resolve this one to some extent before I deal with this because these are way easy. So we have x squared. So I have x squared plus what? Xy in brackets. Minus minus is plus. So it's good to go. So we have minus. Since I'm putting minus out, which is minus, I will have this and this, their sign change. So negative 2xy will become positive 2xy. And negative 2y squared will become positive what? 2y what? Squared. All over. This will give me negative x squared plus xy in brackets. Bring my negative sign here. And I'll have my brackets. Since here is negative, plus minus will not give you this. Take note, since here is negative. Now this will give you what? 3xy positive negative what? 3y squared. Now x squared is common here. Or have x squared x brackets x plus xy divided by x will give me what? Y. Minus what's common here is 2y. 2xy divided by y will give me x. And 2y squared divided by 2y will give me what? Y. All over. What's common here is x. If I use x to minus x squared to divide s, I'll have minus x. and I'll put my plus sign. Xy divided by x will give me what? Y. And I'll have my negative sign. What's common here is 3y. If I put my 3y here, 3xy divided by 3y will give me what? X. And put my negative sign. 3y squared divided by 3y will give me what? Y. Now, these two are okay because the two brackets are same. So I have x minus 2y in brackets, x plus what? Y. But I can see that at this denominator, this is negative x, this is positive x, this is positive y, this is negative what? Y. So I can say x bracket negative x plus y. I can change it to what? Positive. And I'll change the entire sign in the bracket. Here become negative x and here become positive y. This reason is because if I have negative 3y in bracket x minus y, I will have it as negative positive is negative. 3y times s is 3xy. Negative negative is positive, and 3y times y is 3y squared. And if I'm doing this also, positive 3y bracket negative x plus y. Plus minus is minus. I'll have 3. 3y times s is 3 what? Xy. And plus times plus is what? Plus. And 3y times y is 3 what? Y squared. So you see they are both what? Equal. So this is equivalent to this. So let's solve all this so that we can get to this position. So this will give me times this difference of 2 squared, x minus y, and what? X plus what? Y. All over. This will give me what? Xy minus x is y is common, y brackets xy divided by y will give me what? X minus 2y squared divided by y will give me what? 2y. And I have my times. This continues till we get to this position. This will give me x minus y and x plus y. Also x, y bracket x minus what? 2y. So we have the same thing, x minus y and what? X plus y. All over y bracket what? X minus what? 2y. And x minus y bracket what? X plus y. All over y bracket what? X minus 2y. Now, for this, we have to change this to multiplication and have our x squared minus 3xy here. All over x plus y, close bracket, what? Square. So we have times x, s is common. We have x bracket, what? X minus what? 3y. S times s squared, and s times 3y, 3xy. All over, this is a repeated root, giving me x plus y and s plus what? Y. So we repeat this till it gets here. S minus 3y all over x plus y bracket s plus y. So we have x bracket s minus 3y all over s plus y bracket s plus y. Now try to see if some of the values can cancel out. Now, this easily cancels this. No? Let's wait. Let's wait. Because there's something I ought to do here. Or rather, we have to do here. Now, taking this and this, we'll have what? X minus 2y bracket s plus y all over x plus 3y in brackets minus x plus what? Y times we can cancel this side to save space. This can cancel this. What else can cancel? Nothing for now. So we have x minus y all over y bracket x minus 2y. And we also have times x bracket x minus 3y all over what? x plus y. So this can simply cancel this. What else do we have that can cancel? We have this to cancel this. What else do I have that can cancel now? This and this can be worked on. So if I have my x minus y bracket times s bracket s minus 3y all over this expression x plus 3y bracket negative x plus y times y. If I put two negative at the bottom or at the top, I will have this as negative, focusing on this now, remember. Using this negative to multiply, you'll have what? X, negative x plus what? Y, times x bracket x minus 3y, all over s plus 3y in bracket negative x plus y times what? Y. And this equally can cancel this. And I'll have negative x bracket x minus 3y all over y bracket x plus 3y. And this gives us our final answer. So our next question is s squared minus y squared all over x plus y divided by s squared plus xy all over y divided by x all over y squared. So that's our question. We are asked to simplify it. Simplifying this, we must take note that this is the leading division sign. So we have x squared minus y squared all over x plus y as the numerator. We can take this as a. And x squared plus xy all over y divided by x all over y squared as our what? Our denominator b. A can be resolved to give me what? X squared, x minus y, and x plus y. All over what? X plus y. And this can cancel this. So our numerator is left with what? X minus y, which stands for what? A. So let's focus on our b. Our b part is s squared plus xy all over what? Y divided by x all over y squared. I must change my division to multiplication. Or have x squared plus xy all over y times y squared all over x. Remember, when your division change to multiplication, the right-hand fraction interchange their position. So my square can cancel this, my x here. And what's common at this top is y bracket s squared plus xy all over what? X. And you can see that x is common in the inner bracket. So we have xy brackets x divided by x squared will give me what? S squared divided by s will give me x. And xy divided by what? X will give me what? Y. All over x. And s can cancel x, giving our final numerator to be y bracket x plus y. Bringing everything back the way it was, our a is x minus what? Y. And our denominator, which is b, is y bracket x plus y. This is positive, and this negative is negative. There's nothing we can do bringing negative to make this cancel out since it's positive and this positive. And this is a final solution to this. That's it. This is our next question. First, we try to understand what we are to do. This again is the leading division sign. So we can take this expression as our A, where A stands for the numerator, and we take the button as our B, which stands as our what? Our denominator. Now we have to resolve everything relating to A as a single term. So our numerator, which is A, gives x squared minus 4 all over x plus 2 divided by x minus 2 all over x squared plus what? 2x. The first thing is to convert this division to multiplication and interchange this right-hand fraction. So this will give me x squared minus 4 all over x plus 2 times x squared plus 2x all over x minus 2. The difference of 2 squared simply gives you this s squared minus 2 squared. Remember, 4 can be written as 2 squared from indices. S plus 2 times s squared plus what? 2x all over x minus 2. Difference of 2 squared is x minus 2 brackets s plus 2 all over what? S plus 2 times x is common, or have x bracket s plus what? 2 all over what? S minus 2. Now this simply can cancel this, and our A will be equals to, and this also can cancel this. Our A therefore gives you x bracket x plus 2. Now we do the same to our what? Our denominator. Doing that to our denominator is s squared plus 3x plus 2 all over x plus 1 divided by s plus 2 all over x minus 1. Now we change our division to multiplication again and interchange the right-hand fraction to give us s squared plus 3s plus 2 all over x plus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 2. Now we factorize the top left of the first fraction to give us 2 times 1 is 2. So I can simply have x squared plus what? X plus what? 2x plus what? 2 all over x plus what? 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 2. Now I'll do my grouping at the numerator here. This will give me x squared plus x in bracket 2s plus 2 all over what? S plus 1 times x minus 1 all over s plus 2. X is common, or half x. S squared divided by x is x, and s divided by x is what? 1. Plus 2 is common, 2. 2s divided by 2 is x, and 2 divided by 2 is also what? 1. All over x plus what? 1 times x minus 1 all over s plus what? 2. These two brackets are same, so I can pick my s plus 2. So I have x plus 2 and x plus 1 as my numerator all over s plus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 2. So we see that s plus 1 can cancel s plus 1, s plus 2 can cancel s plus 2. So I simply have my numerator, which is what? B, to give me what? X minus 1. So combining the numerator and the denominator, which we've gotten, our numerator is s bracket s plus 2. So our final answer is x bracket x plus 2 for the numerator all over our b, because the final answer will be a over b. Remember, we'll give you s bracket s plus 2 for the numerator all over the denominator s minus 1. And this is my final answer. Thank you. So we end here. In our next class, we'll look forward to addition and subtraction. Thank you. And I promise you, after this entire classes, what I'll do is that I'll solve series of past questions relating to algebraic fraction. So till we meet again, thank you.